Hello, my name's Josh. I'm the co-founder of a charity called Social Bite. We work to try and bring an end to homelessness here in Scotland and throughout the UK and further afield. And this is a message, firstly, to say a massive thank you to everybody at Mitchells and Butlers and all of your different bars and restaurant brands for getting involved in supporting our campaign this Christmas to try and provide food and Christmas dinners for homeless people and other vulnerable families and children that would otherwise go without this Christmas. Imagine just for a second, particularly in this time of the coronavirus pandemic, what it would be like to be on your own at Christmas, to possibly not even have your own home to be in, not have a place to shelter and even self-isolate, and to go hungry and lonely at Christmas. So what we want to do is try and provide tens of thousands of meals all throughout the country, in Scotland and further afield, to try and make sure that doesn't need to happen for people, and they get a nice warm meal on Christmas Day and they get some loving company from people that work for our charity and partner charities. And beyond that, we want to try and provide tens of thousands of meals right throughout the year into 2021, and that's what you guys are helping with, and we're amazingly grateful for that. I also wanted to just quickly share the kind of story of Social Bite for those of you that don't know much about us. We're a charity working with homelessness, but when we started the charity about 8 years ago, it actually didn't have anything to do with the homelessness issue. It kind of basically happened by accident. We had opened a little cafe in the centre of Edinburgh called Social Bite, and there was a young man who was 19 years old. His name was Pete, and he was homeless and selling the Big Issue magazine on the street corner just outside the front door of the cafe. And Pete came in one day and he sort of plucked up the courage and asked us if he could have a job. And we kind of thought, why not? And we gave him a job in our kitchen. And that kind of got us started in engaging in this issue. And we started to offer more jobs to other homeless people. And then we got more involved when we decided to introduce this system in the cafe where customers could pay it forward and buy an extra sandwich or an extra coffee for someone who was homeless to get something for free later. And that was the origins of our little charity about 8 years ago. We were pretty small and unknown, but we got a bit of a crazy profile boost in 2015 when, as crazy as it sounds, somewhat speculatively, I decided to write a letter off to George Clooney and invited George Clooney to come to Scotland and come and visit our cafe. And amazingly, in November 2015, he did, and he kind of brought the whole city to a standstill, and suddenly our little charity had a very big profile. And over the last 8 years, we've really used that profile to really build some much more ambitious fundraising to try and tackle homelessness, and some much more ambitious programs around tackling homelessness. Some of our big fundraising events have been based on these mass participation sleep outs, where we've had thousands of people from all over the world take part, sleeping out to raise money to tackle homelessness in their areas. And that's been supported by incredible people, including Will Smith and Dame Helen Mirren and lots of others. And the money that we've raised through these events and other fundraising has gone to lots of things. It's gone to feeding people. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we've managed to give out over 500,000 food packs alone. It's gone to providing more jobs. Over the years, we've offered hundreds of jobs to homeless people, and it's also gone to building houses and giving people a roof over their heads and a safe place to call home through projects like the Social Bite Village and other big housing projects that we've supported. So a massive thank you to everyone at Mitchells and Butler and all the different bars and restaurants within the group. We're going to make a massive difference together this Christmas, and we look forward to working with you for many years to come. Thank you.